So another graphic novel that I really love and wanted to take a minute to talk to you about, and it's also a collection, a series, is the Scott Pilgrim series. So if you're not familiar with Scott Pilgrim, the movie is called Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but Scott Pilgrim originally came out in six small, basically manga-sized volumes, and each one had a different name. Scott Pilgrim versus himself, different kinds of things that he was facing. And they kind of took the whole series and called it Scott Pilgrim versus the World for the movie. Now, the Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the Scott Pilgrim series, rather, is a 6-volume set written and illustrated by Bryan Lee O'Malley. And Bryan Lee O'Malley also used to do art for Hopeless Savages, which is another graphic novel I really love. He's done Snot Girl, he's done Seconds, he's done Lost at Sea. But Scott Pilgrim vs. the World was re-released not too long ago in a 3-volume deluxe edition set that was colored. And I gotta say, I love the colors, so I wanted the colored set. So the art is really, really fun here. The series itself is really a great series. The idea behind it is that Scott Pilgrim falls in love with a girl who is sort of that stereotypical manic pixie dream girl, and her name is Ramona Flowers. But when he falls in love with her, he becomes he has to face the challenge of facing her evil exes, and so he ends up having to actually have like conflict, like fights with these exes. Now the series combines like some old, vintage, like 1980s, early 90s video game stuff in it. It includes like some great, older cartoon stuff in it. But overall, it's just a really great series too, about a guy learning to love himself and learning to appreciate what he's got. It's about the challenges of relationships. It's just a really, really fun series. So if you haven't picked up Scott Pilgrim, I recommend that you do. As with just about anything, everything's got a little bit of content, so just be aware. With him facing 7 evil exes, there is some content related to relationships and the physical aspect of relationships within them. But overall, really, really a lot of fun. And the movie's a great adaptation. I highly recommend the movie. It stars Michael Cera and Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Also, really, really great movie. So, if you haven't checked it out, give it a shot. I think you're going to love it.